Good day, viewers, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Master David. I'm Victor Adewale Adeleke. Here, my major focus is physical mathematics from the onset even up to tertiary institution. If you are yet to subscribe to this channel, please do well to subscribe, like, and share for more materials like this. Very important. Okay, now let's see what we can do with this question. We are told to look for the derivative. We have to find the derivative of this question. Yes, and the derivative of y, sorry, in this question. Now, what do we do? I'm going to use two different ways. Though the same, but from different school of thoughts, like I always say. So we are quickly going to rush through the solution to this question. The first thing to do is just y is equals to, okay, let's increase, there's an increment in y plus what? Increment in y, then 1 all divided by x plus increment in x. Yes. Now once you've had this, take your y to the other direction. We have that your y, dy, which is change in y or increase in y, will be x plus this. Then subtracting y. What is y? Y was given to be this. Now once you've done this, the next thing to do is just as simple as ABC. Simplify the fraction. Then we have this to be this. X times 1, x minus this times this. We have x. Normally we are putting the parentheses to be positive, then x, okay, positive, then this. But since we just want to quickly rush through because there's no time, life is not as difficult as this. Just quickly impute your subtraction sign, which you already understand. The subtraction sign was spread through this what? X plus change in x. So when you multiply this together, you have x plus change in x multiplying what? X. So once you've added this, you can see clearly that what? That x eliminate themselves, and we are having just negative increment in x, then x plus what? Change in x. Then from here we just say that change in y would be equals to, what is this now? Your negative what? Change in x. So what do we do? Very simple. Just quickly rush through. You have minus, let's repeat that first. All of this divided by this, x plus change in x. Now divide both sides by change in x. When you do that, because you are looking forward, change in y with respect to change in x, that's what we are looking for. So change in x eliminate themselves, and we are having change in y with respect to change in x is equal what? Minus 1 over what? X plus what? Change in x. Then from here, taking your limits, change in y with respect to change in x, if you are limiting change in x, which is the denominator, towards to 0, you are going to come out with your dy dx, which becomes minus 1 over what? X plus 0, which is just x, because don't forget change y has been limited to what? To 0. So you can substitute your value of 0 into that and you get your answer. So you get x plus 0, which is still x. So when they multiply themselves, we don't need to waste our time. We get what? X squared. So x squared, minus negative 1 over x squared will be the solution to that. So persons will ask, okay, why don't I just substitute the value, the change in x limiting to 0 into this? If you do that, in most cases, you are going to come out with an undefined solution. So that's the reason why you have to simplify to a point where you cannot have an undefined statement. Then you take your derivative at last. So that's what we get to be the answer. Negative 1 over x squared. Okay, the other method, which is the definition of a derivative, that can also be applied here, is the method that just goes direct, that says, okay, dy dx will be equals to the limit as h tends to 0 of the function of x plus h minus the function of x, all divided by h. So what do? We have already gotten the function of x. The function of x is the same as y, which was given to be what? 1 over x. So since we have gotten the function of x, therefore the function of x plus h would be what? 1 over what? X plus change in x. Okay, so we have this. Good. So what do? Go back to this formula. Dy dx becomes, this is a direct formula, direct first principle formula that I always use. plug it directly into this. We have what function of x plus h now? We have 1 over, okay, x plus delta x minus 1 over x, okay, then all divided by h. So simplifying this numerator, we have dy dx. Just be tactical with your mathematics. Do not be scared of anything. Understand what you are doing. So what will happen here? X will multiply this. We have x. Okay, I think my parentheses need to be bigger. Okay, we have x minus h. Okay, x minus change in x, all divided by this x plus change or increase in x. Then all divide by h. You should understand what I did there. I just I first of all simplified the numerator, which is 1 over x plus change in x, then minus subtracting this. I simplified this to become this, which we've already done here. You know how we did it. I will simplify this to become the numerator. So you know how we got that. So I still placed my h. Now note, in mathematics, whenever you have a divided by b all divided by c, it is written as a all divided by b c. Note, it's a system in mathematics that is applicable. A slash b all divided by c is the same as a all divided by bc. So that's what we're going to use here now. So you can see these are together. So automatically it's going to be simplified to become limiting h as it tends to 0. But don't forget, x eliminates what? X. So we are going to come out with our solution to be negative change in x all divided by x, then h. Then what else? X plus. Okay, mind you, this change in x that we are using here, I told you in my previous video, change in x or increment in x is known as your h when you are using this formula. You understand? So this is supposed to be x plus h, not supposed to be x, sorry, plus h. Then here also plus h. So here is going to be what? Negative h. You know how that became. So also here and here h. So what's going to happen from here? H eliminates h out here. So you are going to have what? That dy dx is equals to the limit as h tends to 0. Then you have your negative 1, which is left up there. Then you have your x plus, you can now impute plug your 0 in, and you have what? X squared. So finally, you have taken your limit already. So dy dx simplified to becoming what? X squared. Absolute. So that's the solution to it. No contradictions of any kind. All pure mathematics. There's no problem here. If you have any questions, drop on my comment section. Make sure you drop it on my comment section. Do not be confused. It's just as simple as ABC. If you have questions, drop it on my comment section. I will respond to them in due time. If you're not yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, do it to subscribe, like and share this video. It is very important so that when I post materials, you will always and certainly get notified. Stay tuned.